In Search of Lost Time is a monumental novel by Marcel Proust, composed of 7 volumes published between 1913 and 1927. The work is renowned for its profound exploration of themes such as memory, time, and identity, largely drawn from Proust's own life experiences within French aristocratic society. This narrative is famously inaugurated by the protagonist's sudden recollection of his past, triggered by the taste of a madeleine soaked in tea, a scene that has since become one of the most iconic in literary history. Proust's method of meticulous and introspective narration, where minute observations and feelings are elaborated in exquisite detail, has led to his recognition as one of the greatest authors of the 20th century. His work delves into the impermanence and artifice of social life, the nature of love and jealousy, and the pursuit of art and beauty as a means to reclaim lost time. Swann's Way, the first volume, introduces the narrator's childhood experiences in Cambrai, a fictional village based on Proust's own memories of Iliès and Auteuil. The narrative weaves between his life at his aunt's home and the story of Charles Swann's obsessive love affair with Odette de Crécy. It highlights themes of memory triggered by sensory experiences, particularly the famous episode of the Madeleine, which evokes the narrator's past. In The Shadow of Young Girls in Flower, in this volume, the narrator delves into his adolescent years, spending time in the seaside town of Baalbec, where he falls in and out of love with several young women, including the enigmatic Albertine Simonet. His experiences reflect the fleeting nature of youth and the fickle, often disillusioning nature of love and friendship. The Guermantes Way, moving into the higher echelons of Parisian society, the narrator becomes infatuated with the Duchesse de Guermantes. Through his experiences at various salons, the volume explores the superficiality and snobbery of the aristocracy, juxtaposed against the narrator's deepening artistic sensibilities and observations of societal changes. Sodom and Gomorrah, the 4th volume, reveals more about the hidden sexualities of several characters, including Baron de Charlus and his involvement in the homosexual subculture of Paris. The work examines themes of secret lives and social hypocrisy, alongside the continuation of the narrator's turbulent relationship with Albertine. The Captive and the Fugitive, these 2 parts, often published as separate volumes, delve into the complexities of the narrator's domestic life with Albertine, whom he keeps semi-captive out of jealousy and fear of her potential lesbian relationships. After her eventual escape and tragic death, the narrator reflects on the nature of suffering and loss. Time Regained, the final volume, finds the narrator returning to Paris during World War I, where he encounters many of his old acquaintances aged or transformed by the war. A series of epiphanies, triggered by mundane experiences, lead him to a profound realization about the nature of time and memory, inspiring him to begin writing the very novel that constitutes In Search of Lost Time, thus completing the cycle of recollection and artistic creation. Life Lessons from In Search of Lost Time. The Power of Memory. Proust explores how memories, even those long forgotten, can suddenly reemerge, bringing past experiences back to life. This teaches us the importance of cherishing moments and understanding that our memories shape who we are. The Elusiveness of Time. The novel emphasizes that time, though relentless and irreversible, can be recaptured and immortalized through art and memory. This encourages a mindful appreciation of the present and a thoughtful preservation of the past. The Complexity of Human Relationships. Proust's depiction of relationships, ranging from romantic entanglements to social interactions, highlights their inherent complexity and the often misguided perceptions we hold about others. The Subjectivity of Reality. Through characters like Swann and the narrator, Proust illustrates that our perceptions of others are deeply subjective and often flawed, reminding us to question how bias and perspective color our understanding of the world. Art as a transcendent force. Ultimately, Proust suggests that art offers a unique means of transcending time and personal limitations, providing not just a refuge, but also a method of understanding and capturing the essence of life's experiences.